When I'm backwards, I am backwards a lot, and I am stackwards, and I stackward a lot, and you wanna fly when I come to you and look you in the eye. Can I breathe? Let me know if I want to breathe and talk to you, please, and go and keep on going for a while. Would you listen to me? Oh, yeah. Welcome to Clarity. I guess I'm supposed to have an intro song, but I guess that'll do. Rattle that'll do that. You know why? Because I can. What's up? So this is pretty cool, I guess. I get to do my own intro song, since I want to. I want to be heard by the world. Know that I exist. Know that I exist. Please. Please acknowledge me. Am I alone? Am I alone? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm alone. Nobody's gonna listen to this, but there's more people that listen to this. Oh my God. Okay, but seriously, it's pretty awesome. I started making videos, so that was pretty cool. I get to share my knowledge with people, get to teach them how to overcome a lot of stuff, and just not even necessarily that, just be different for a while and see how that works out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool understanding basic psychology. See, the thing is that I talk a lot. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people that talks a lot. I consider myself a good leader. I used to get paid to be one. So, in our society, if you get paid to do something, that makes you awesome at it, right? So, that's what I do. But yeah. Then one day you're like, man, I don't want to do that anymore. For you, can I do it for myself? Can I just lead for myself for a while? And then they'll be like, dude, I don't know if you can do that, because you're not us. We get you. So if we get you, that means you're the one that's gotten, So it's like, oh, fuck that. But it's pretty cool. Some people like that, or they don't feel like that where they're at. So that's major props to you. You're probably intelligent enough to understand that some people have different lives. Some people have the latter. So that's pretty cool. I spend a lot of time actually not talking. I spend a lot of time listening. That's what makes everything so cool with what I do. I spend a lot of time listening, which really doesn't give me a lot of, time to talk when you think about it. So if everybody's the same, because I understand that everybody's the same, that means I want to talk too, right? Because if everybody else is talking, I want to talk, but who do I talk to, right? I'll talk to everybody else, see how that goes. But you know what the cool part about that is? If I'm one of those people that spends a lot of time listening and not enough talking, and I want to talk, that means there's a lot of people out there that do the same. So I want to hear, let me know what you got to say. I mean, you could say anything really. I mean, what can't be said? Do I gotta set rules?
Hey, yeah, if you let me think about this for a second. Yeah, hi. I know I said that I wanted to hear everybody, but I'm gonna have to stop some people. Yeah, I'm gonna censor nah, I mean, I'm pretty down, to listen to whatever. Everybody's life is unique. Okay, everybody's the same. Psychology works because it's the stuff that you don't know, that you don't that you don't comprehend. If you obviously, there's people that have watched my videos already and they know that they the people are aware of what's going on, but there's a lot of people that are not. So psychology exists, right? We already established that. Now, what do people want to do? You know what I mean? Everybody's different. Everybody's unique in their experiences, and I want to know those experiences. Basically, I don't need to even go deeper than that. People always assume that somebody like me is somebody that's like, oh, yeah, man. Yeah, dude, I just told you everything. Yup. How are you going to analyze that? Like, analyze what? Analyze what I just said. Like, aren't you one of those analyzer guys? I'm like, analyzer. I'm just like an observer, I guess. Analyzer, I guess I could profile. Oh, profile? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's just for me, man. That's not for you. I understand what you're doing. But, I mean, since you asked, I could explain something, I guess, if you wanna listen. But that's what's awesome about life, but a lot of us spend a lot of time not really doing that for some reason. We just don't. Something doesn't, like, it's weird trying to explain it. Everybody is living it, right? If you have a lot of anxiety, or you're depressed, or you're an overthinker, which means anxiety, or it's just pretty awesome. Like, everybody's somebody, right? So I rather meet and greet, right? So yeah, I was pretty nervous about making my first podcast, because the way I see it is, in the future, maybe, I don't know, I don't want to be too cocky about this, but if my plans actually occur, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be wondering, like, man, when was this guy's first one and how was that, right? So I got to document the first one, make sure that it's pretty cool. So I can't really make it like cooler than it is, right? That's pretty awesome, but I just want to let you know that everybody's cool, everybody's awesome. So if you're here right now, you're awesome in my book, and that's pretty awesome. Everything's awesome, right? Yippee! You know what I was worried about in the first place? That I'm going to say fuck a lot. Like, I'm just going to say fuck, and then like somebody's going to be like, hey man, you can't fucking say fuck like that on the thing that you're doing, okay? So I'm like, shit. Oh, there's another word. Now I got to add it. Nah, I don't edit my stuff. That's what also freaks me out, because like, for some reason, everybody's used to edited shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's just like, oh, this is not edited. No, I don't like that. I don't like that because it's not edited. I don't even like that word. It's like annoying. Somebody needs to edit that shit. But yeah, it's not going to be all fucks and shits. But I do have to make it 18 and older, that's for sure. Because there's going to be some reckless stuff being said. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool. I'm trying to still get the hang of like just doing other stuff while doing this, instead of just looking at the mic and just going like, yeah, with my hands, That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe I should just record it. That would be awesome as well. But maybe I won't record this one. I'll record the other ones, like, visually. Or maybe I'll just, yeah, I mean, who knows? Let's do this one first, right? Step one, live. Today's been an awesome day, though. What is today, anyways? Oh, yeah, it is... March 7th, apparently. Yeah, I really don't know what day it is. My days are just like, oh, like I'm alive. I only have like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it other than, I really don't have to operate by schedule. So I don't even know what day it is. That's pretty fun. You should try it. Next time, maybe if you're on vacation or anything, from work or whatever, like, this is how your life should be, though. You should just, like, try, like, what is the time? See how that feels. But I took a nice, decent shower. I used, like, this new brush that I got. It's pretty awesome. So I got this brush, and, like, I feel, like, super clean. And then afterwards, I stretched my whole body. That's, like, I love doing that. You just take an awesome shower, stretch your whole body, and not only stretch your body, but after you're done stretching it, like, flex it. You know what I mean? Like, don't injure yourself and don't put pressure on your brain, but just kind of, like, tense, like, your body evenly, starting with your fists, move to your forearms. Just, it's pretty awesome. It's like the most relaxing thing. And then afterwards you stretch again, which is oh man, I feel so comfortable right now. I feel like my chemicals are all in balance. Drinking some water. Ooh. Oh man, it's so awesome. Like, that's what I like doing. I don't know. Oh, stretching right now. I feel like stretching right now. Especially yawn stretching. That's pretty awesome. Get some oxygen in your body. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff you can do. I mean, everybody's heard my videos by now or watched them a bunch of times. So, man, water is, like, amazing. I love my water. Like, sometimes with water, I don't know if this is weird. I don't know if anybody else does this, but, like, I always use the same kind of cup. It's like my shaker bottle. And I just fill it up with water. And I hold it in my hands, like, I cradle it. It's like my pet. I love it. I love my water. Like, I let my water know that I love it. Like, you water are awesome. With, like, you are the best. And the best part about water is that, like, I drink a lot of water, like, throughout the day, right? So it's like, wow. Like, I have my favorite thing many times a day, like, I don't have to go to the store and, like, buy it. Like, it's like, I mean, I love water. Like, wow. Thank you, water. It makes me wonder, though, because, like, a lot of people don't have water maybe in the world, or I don't know, but it's like a treat for me, but, like, all day. Like, I don't know if everybody else, like, does this. Like, maybe they just drink water. Like, I don't know. I don't take water for granted. I really don't. It's pretty awesome. I think I learned that when I was first starting to hike, because I realized that water is important, So thank you, water. Plus, one time I tried fasting, like, for 40 days straight. I made it for, like, a while, so I had some water in me, though. So that teaches you, like, hey man, water's awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I got to give a shout out to water. You're the best. Thank you. But more of the story is, I feel good today. I mean, I pretty much try to feel good every day, but, like, let's not be, idiots and assume that, like, every day of everybody's life is gonna be awesome, right? There's gonna be something that's, like, weird, stress, like I refer to it, like. But the small things that, like, I feel people take for granted are just awesome. Just awesome. I'll take this time out to give a shout out to the people that are, listening to my stuff and actually messaging me back about it. So, Norman, you're my boy. You're awesome. I hope you enjoy this. And you know what? In regards to your question about how people are going to act when there's a civil war, well, based on all the people that I know, if they can't even appreciate water, okay, if they can't appreciate water, then they're going to have some troubles, my friend. They're going to have some deep troubles. Because they're just not aware, man. They're just doing stuff. They don't even. Some people probably don't even recognize that they don't drink enough water, and they're the same people that'll tell you, yeah, I drink it up or whatever it is. Let alone being aware, let alone working on a high level of integrity, like we talked about, with honesty, things like that, dude. Like, it's just weird to me. And in all honesty, no, they shouldn't be disrespected. People like that, because once they're confused, they just don't know. So eventually they'll probably end up here. if not, then they don't. But it's pretty crazy, especially when you watch the news. I don't know if getting political right now is even like safe. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's even like a thing that people should do. Like, this is my business, right? If this is my business right now, and I have to avoid talking about certain things, or my fellow man will hate me or base something weird off of me, then that's nuts. So as a society in whole, if there's ever any trouble in any situation, usually people just need to understand things. You know what I mean? Pray to God and just make moves. You know what I mean? Just move forward. Know the most basic thing. Everybody's stuck trying to think too high. Okay, and we talk about that in my videos and stuff. It's just, everything is very, very simple. But while everybody's out there trying to think very broad and super general and super just out there, you know what I mean? Dream big. People forget that, there's one step that you gotta take at a time. And you know what? One of these days, it's gonna be me and you talking about this on this mic, man. I just want to give a shout out to you again, dude, because people don't get it. Like, who are we as people? Okay, if one person is doing something, it's pretty awesome that somebody else, actually acknowledges it and like gives feedback of any kind. Say hello. You know what I mean? People don't know how to say hello because, they don't want to. Some people just don't want to, and some people are just shy, I guess, or something. But if you tell somebody that's shy, you can be open with me. You know what I mean? Or you can speak, say hello. Not everybody's just gonna be fitting into certain criteria that you've created in your mind. But that's pretty cool, man. And I respect you a lot, and I respect everybody a lot. That is just in existence. I appreciate everybody's existence. I thank you. If you like, there's just ways to go about everything, and I'm just glad that there are people that get it. You know what I mean? They just understand it, and through understanding of just understanding, everything will be smooth. So I'm just gonna leave it at that for today. This is my first podcast. I'm so excited. This is awesome. I can't wait to do more. I'm going to start thinking about recording it. I don't know if I should record all of them. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to go with the flow. And then when people start getting more involved, because I still need some people, to do some things I don't know how to do, So once we get everything smooth and cruising the way it should be, man, it's going to be so awesome. And I'm glad I'm going to be able to share with a lot of people. See you later.